Hey everyone, it's Patty. I know it has been a long time since I have filmed a video. This is probably one of the longer breaks that I have taken, and it was not intentional, but I'm ready to come back in and kind of give you guys a little update. If you are here just to see the summer decor haul, I will leave down in the description box down below the actual start time of the haul, but I wanted to give a little bit of a life update, kind of share where I've been, what we've been up to, and all of that before I get started with the haul. But like I said, if you're here just for the haul, I will leave the start time for the haul in the description box. So anyways, yeah, I know it's so crazy right now. I know everyone has been kind of in the midst of craziness. I'm sure a lot of changes have been happening to all of you as well as to us. And I just kind of was in a funk, and I just wasn't feeling. I've always done YouTube as a hobby and as something I've always been encouraged by other moms, and I always want to encourage others too. And so that's kind of always been what I've wanted to do. So I just wasn't in the place to be making videos. After I had Molly, things were just crazy. I had Molly on Halloween. And since then the kids were sick pretty much every single month. Someone had either strep or ear infection. Someone was always sick, and it was just really tough, a really tough season. And then in January, all 4 of the kids plus Chris got the flu. Somehow I managed not to get the flu. There is something to be said about always washing your hands. Because I was pretty much washing my hands every 10 minutes, and I somehow managed to not get the flu. Everyone else, including the baby, got the flu. Thank God, everyone was okay. And she actually, you couldn't even tell she had the flu. So I was so thankful for that. And we made it through January. February, some changes came. Chris, my husband, was going through some job changes, really exciting, good job changes. But he was really busy with that, preparing. And for those of you who have been following me for a really long time, you know Chris works a ton of hours. He had a really long commute, and he always did side jobs on his days off. So he was able to get a side job type thing from home, which is a huge blessing. So he was preparing for that all of February, and then, as all of you know, March, the big changes in March came, and that kind of just rocked our world, changed our whole routine. We have been a homeschool family for years, but we still love to see our friends. We love to go to the park, the library. We have our activities that we do, so not being able to go out really affected me. I have always had my mom come over, and she would help, and my mother-in-law sometimes would take the older kids, and I would just have the baby. So it was really nice to have that help here and there. And then on top of that, Chris was gone more because he was getting ready for that job change. So everything kind of happened at once, and it just really affected me. I have been struggling a lot through January with some postpartum anxiety, and I felt like I was starting to get past the postpartum anxiety, and then it was tough. So we did some fun things. We did a Disney day at home, and we also did an obstacle course day, and I tried to keep things up and fun. And we're in South Florida, so although most of Florida has opened back up and South Florida has opened back up as well, we are in a different phase as the rest of the state, because South Florida, the ratios are way higher than the rest of the state. So we definitely still have to be careful. Pretty much the kids have only gone out for doctor's appointments, and I go out for groceries and every once in a while to run an errand. But that's the extent of it. Chris is really the main one going out. He's been working through all of this. He's a mail carrier. Another really exciting change, after he got his at-home side gig, he actually was able to get a transfer that we've been trying to get for years. We've been praying for 4 years. He was able to get about a month after he started the job from home. So he essentially has 2 jobs, the post office and then a job from home. And the post office was an hour commute there and an hour commute back, and he was able to move so much closer to the house. He's only 10 minutes away, and it is such a huge blessing. So we are super excited. We're making some changes. We're going to be redoing some things in the backyard, which I will be filming. I'm going to be changing some things in the homeschool room, and we are hoping by the end of the year we can do an update to our bathroom. So I definitely will film all of that and bring you guys along with me. I definitely want to be, I vlog a lot, but I want to be doing a lot more videos where it's kind of like an everything, bring you guys along with us, where I cook, I clean, I decorate, I do fun things with the kids, and I want to take you guys along with us on our journey of that. If you have any specific video requests, please let me know. I also am preparing for some summer decor and some home projects like I mentioned. We are going to be changing some things in the living room as well. Definitely will bring you along for all of those changes. And then also I'm prepping for another homeschool year. Leah is going to be going into 2nd grade. Hunter's going to be doing pre-K 4. Ella is going to be, she's 2, so I'll start some pre-K with her. So I definitely am excited for all of those changes. I really haven't done much schooling with Hunter just because we've always been in survival mode. But we're entering a new season of life. Molly is 7 months old now, and as she gets older, things will get a little bit easier. So I definitely want to include him in a lot more school this year, and I definitely want to do a lot of hands-on projects with Leah this year. So I'm super pumped. So that's a little bit of what's going on in our life. Now let's get started with what you are really here to see, which is the summer home decor haul. So most of these things were picked up online. I ordered most of these things online because I started buying these things here and there, like end of February, March for summer. There were a few things that if I did pick up something from the store, it was purchased like either in-store pickup, curbside pickup, or at Target or Walmart because I was doing groceries. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first place we are going to start with is Joann's. I placed an order with them, and unfortunately one of the things I was most excited about, I placed the order and they ended up canceling it. They definitely have a very, very long delivery time frame, so just keep that in mind if you order anything. My theme for summer is blue, kind of tropical paradise theme. So I have navies. I will do like a lemon theme in my kitchen, and then so I wanted to do yellow, blue, and then a few pops of like coral and just like a boho beachy vibe is what I was going for. So I picked this towel up from Joann's, and it was definitely like the shade of blue I was going for, and it has kind of like a palm look to it, so I loved that. And then I picked up, let me open the bag so you can see it a little bit better, but I have a gallery wall that I always decorate for, and I wanted to change the florals in the basket, so I grabbed these. I thought these were really pretty and bright for summer. And then I didn't realize how droopy these would be. I bought these to go with these in the basket. I don't know if this is going to be too droopy. I love this, but I don't know if they're going to go together. So I'm going to have to play around with it in the basket and see how that goes. But I got both of these from Joann's as well. And then the last thing I picked up for Joann's was actually for our homeschool room. I got some gift cards for Mother's Day, and Chris and I had like an anniversary and a couple other things, and I saved up my gift cards to get like a new bookshelf for our homeschool room. It's like industrial style, so I want some new pieces to put on it, and I just want things to look like it's a bigger shelf and it's gonna look a lot less cluttered is the goal. So I bought this. I think I'm gonna be putting it there. If not, I'm going to be using this to put some essential oils in and have it on my counter with my diffuser. So it's going to be one or the other. I'm either going to use it for like my everyday essential oils or for the homeschool room. We'll see. And that was everything I got from Joann's. Next, I had a family member refinish our dining room table. I cannot wait to show you guys it. It turned out absolutely beautiful, and I'm so happy with it. So I ordered a runner for summer, and it's kind of like a woven pattern, and it looks black from far away, but it's actually navy. And then it has these like tassels at the end of it, and I've washed it and everything, and it's done really well. So it's navy and like a cream color, and it has like just like a woven pattern. And this was from Joss and Maine, so I believe it was like $20. I felt like it was a really good price for the quality. It's really thick, and I was super happy with it. Next is Michael's. I did actually go into Michael's. It was after our state opened up, and I went with like my mask and everything like that. So one of the things I picked up was this potted like planter. I thought this was really beautiful. Like I said, I want to incorporate a lot more blue for summer. I just feel like it's so beautiful. I've actually been looking for more pieces that I have like in my brain that I haven't been able to find. So I'm hoping I can find a couple more pieces, but I just have it styled like this with the plant. And then the other thing I picked up from Michael's is this basket, and I thought this was really nice. I like the handles, and I actually bought this because it's pretty wide, so I thought this would be perfect to put our library books in, because it's wide enough. A lot of the baskets I have do not fit all the like bigger library picture books, so I thought this would be perfect to store all the library books in. And the kids, I'm planning on putting together, selling some furniture, and I'm gonna put together like a boho style like reading nook area for the kids, where it still looks nice because it's going to be in our living room, but it'll be like a cozy corner, so they could even grab this basket and take it there, because I want like a nice boho chair to go. So I'm going to be selling some pieces so that I can buy the stuff for that area. Next is Walmart. I went into Walmart for groceries, and I bought a couple of things from their line. They did not have much out, but I went knowing there were a few things. So there's like I said, there's a gallery wall, I always do, and I thought this would be a really pretty piece for that. It's at the entryway, so I thought this was perfect. This is by the Pioneer Woman. And then I picked this up. I'm gonna do like a lemon tray in my kitchen, and I thought this would be really perfect for that. And I was actually thinking of putting, I have another basket for lemons, and this wouldn't be very big, so I was actually thinking of putting my bulbs of garlic in here. I thought this was the perfect size for that. And then I'm going to be putting together a lemonade stand for the kids in their like homeschool play area, so I just got some lemon slices for that for them. And then the last thing I picked up is for a tier tray, and it's just blue and yellow, and I just thought it would be nice to put on that lemon tier tray, because that's going to be like really bright and fun and all of that stuff. So next place is Target, and this is actually labeled as, I think, like a lemon plant or something. There's nothing lemon about it, but I guess the leaves are like the leaves that you find on like the lemon stems and stuff. So it's just a plant from the Hearth and Hand line. Then from the Dollar Spot, I was actually super disappointed with the Dollar Spot for summer. I did not care for a lot of the stuff, but one of the things I did pick up was this, and it just has like the raffia, and it brought 2 glasses, so I thought that was really cute. Then this is like a set. I think it brings like 5 bamboo straws, so instead of stir sticks for my coffee station, I just have these. You actually can kind of see it behind me. I just have these, and I love these for iced coffee. These are perfect for iced coffee. I cannot recommend them enough. And they're from the Opal House line. Super good quality. It even brings a brush to clean it. Also, this wooded tassel bead garland is by the Opal House collection also. And like I said, I wanted to do the blue and yellow, so I thought it was perfect for my coffee station. I haven't finished putting together the coffee station, but you are getting a little sneak peek. Another thing that I got for my kitchen, I love having some prep bowls for whatever season. And I saw these by Opal House, and I thought they were perfect. And they're like the melamine material, so it just has like the colors I was going for. And these, not a day goes by where we don't use these. They're great for like little snacks for the kids, for cooking, for sauces. They are amazing, super high quality. So I thought these were really fun. And then for like a smaller, these are on a tiered tray. I really like these because they had like the little lemons, or I don't know if these are lemons or pineapples. I think they actually might be pineapples. This is also by Boho, but they're a little bit smaller. Here's like a comparison. And these came in a 4-pack, and I actually bought 2 of these. I bought one set to give like as a gift, and then I bought a set for myself. And they're just like little prep bowls. And we like doing like charcuterie boards, and these are great for like nuts or like a little sauce. So this is like, these are like florals, and this is like a flamingo. So I just thought these were some tropical fruits. I thought these were perfect for summer, and since I live in South Florida, I thought those were like super fun. The last thing I bought is probably the thing I was most excited about, and they are pillow covers. I am a big fan of getting the pillow covers for each season. I feel like it's super practical because they do not take a lot of space. I keep a bin under my couch with all the pillow covers for each season, and it's just one bin with all of the covers, and I can throw them in the wash. With little kids, I need that. So I buy very few like actual pillows now. Most of the times I buy pillow covers, and I love this set. So actually I'm only using 3, and I forgot to pull the 4th, but the 4th color is like a brown and white color with like a boho pattern, or like an Aztec pattern. But this is one of them. Like I mentioned, there are covers, but I already have them on my pillow, and I didn't feel like pulling them off. So this is one of the colors. It's like a peachy coral color, and that's, like I mentioned, one of the colors I was wanting to use throughout the house, just like a couple pops, but the main colors are blue and yellow. Then there's this blue one that I thought was a really pretty blue. And then the last one, like I said, there's one that I am not currently using that's like a really pretty like tan, no, I would say like khaki and white. And then there's this yellow and white. So I feel like they're perfect and fun for summer, which is exactly what I'm going for. So definitely, if you are not subscribed to my channel, subscribe, because I'm going to be sharing a lot of home stuff. And then I always have my homeschool series during the summer that I'm going to be sharing as well. And as well as other motherhood, stay-at-home wife stuff. So definitely make sure you are subscribed down below, because there are some fun and exciting things coming up. I am hoping to really start being more consistent. I know I haven't been since I had the baby, but I'm going to really push to do that, because I love interacting with you guys and seeing you guys, and or not seeing you guys, but like being able to talk with you guys and just share some things that may help you guys. So definitely make sure you are subscribed, and I can't wait to see you on the next video. Bye!